Welcome to Make Something with me, David Picciuto, and today we got an extra special video for you. We're gonna make handmade prescription eyeglasses. Even the glass was handmade. We team up with how to make everything for this build. Stick around to see how it's done. For this video, we teamed up with the YouTube channel How to Make Everything, and these prescription eyeglasses are for Andy, the host of that channel. Andy made the lenses, milled his own lumber, and then shipped everything to me. He started off by blowing a large spherical bulb out of glass and then drilled out the lenses from that. He then ground down the outer side of the glass until he had the curvature that matched his prescription. Andy then cut down an ash tree, milled it up on a bandsaw, dried it in the microwave, and sent the wood and lenses to me to make the frames. I'll have a link to that full video and their awesome channel down below. Everything they make is from scratch. You really need to check them out. All right, so now let's get started making these frames. Here we go. I'm gonna pick the two thickest ones and I'm going to flatten them down using my drum sander. Big old roll of double-sided tape here. Just gonna put these little wedges in there. Make sure the pieces don't rack. It'll give us a nice flat surface on the top here, and then we can remove it from the carrier board and do the other side. So now I got a flat side on these three boards. I can remove them from the carrier and sand the other side. So I'm going to use my pair of glasses here as kind of a baseline to get started with the drawing. So I know I want to come out about right here. My two lenses. Now these are prescription lenses for Andy at How to Make Everything. Let's see what we got here. Try not to make Andy look like a clown and give these some class. Grab another pair of glasses that I have in the house, just kind of checking the shape, seeing how the different noses look and work. All right, let's give that a shot. Next thing we need to do is follow the way where our nose is going to be. You can see from the sunglasses here, it comes in at a little angle. Next thing we need to do is make the arms here, and to your disappointment, they are not going to be hinged. In keeping with the tradition of How to Make Everything's channel, they make everything from scratch. I don't have a good, decent way to make a metal hinge here. Now, yes, I could do a little pin in here and make a wooden hinge, but I think that would be very fragile with how small these are. So the earpieces that we're going to make, they're going to be permanently glued and attached, and I'm going to create a little finger joint here on the end. So yes, you won't be able to close them up. That's okay, because we're just having fun, right? Can we just have some fun and make some glasses without some hinges? Leave your disgust in the comments down below. Thumbs down if you don't like this video. I need to make as wide as the front here. I'm going to use some double-sided tape here and cut both of these pieces out at the same time. Let's go over to the bandsaw. Now we need to cut the little finger joints to attach the sides to the frame here. Cut there, remove that, cut there, remove that. There we go, that'll work. We'll get that glued in there, we'll sand that up and clean that up a little bit. Now let's do the other one. Get a lot of glue in those joints. All right, it's the next day, check that out. All glued up and nice and tight. That's really, really strong. Stronger than I thought it was going to be. They're a little tight on me, so I'm going to thin down the sides here so this is a little bit more flexible and gives me a little bit more room here. And then I'm gonna sand these edges nice and flush. So let's do a little bit more shaping before we put these lenses in. For the lenses, I'm going to glue them in place. But before I do that, I'm gonna create a little groove here with my Dremel. It looks like Andy has a different prescription for each eye. So there's a left and right lens. I'm just going to carve away until we get a really good fit here. Put masking tape over both sides. Gonna mix up some Gorilla Glue, brush this in. We're gonna use this block of wood here to support the lenses. All right, now we'll just let that dry. I'm just gonna put a simple finish of mineral oil on here. Since this is going to be touching skin, I want kind of a skin friendly finish. Look at that. That's awesome. I got a little bit of cleanup around here. Some of the masking tape got epoxied on there. That was super fun. So I can't really see anything out of these. Andy's prescription is beyond me. Everything is really blurry. They fit okay on me. I'm hoping they fit on him. He sent me the measurements for his head. So now I'm going to mail these back to How to Make Everything, and we'll see what he thinks.
I just got the package back from David. Let's see how his frames turned out. Oh, wow. Nice. Wow, these turned out pretty good. Ooh, head's a little big. All right. Wow. That is pretty good. This is awesome. Great job, David. I'm definitely impressed. I think I might wear these around town just because they turned out so awesome. So thanks, David, for these great pair of glasses. Be sure to check out my channel, How to Make Everything, where I attempt to make everyday items all the way from scratch. So this is just a part of making my eyeglasses from scratch. I also attempted to make the actual glass from scratch, which turned out a little bit different than these. And on top of that, I try to make a whole range of other stuff, from food like a sandwich or root beer float to clothing. I made a suit, so be sure to check that out. And thanks again to David.
Check out the channel, How to Make Everything. It is so cool. Everything I do is made from scratch. I'll have a card flying up top, and I'll have a link down below to check them out. Cool people, cool team. Andy's awesome. Their videos are mind-blowing, amazing. All right, guys, as always, be safe, have fun, stay passionate, and make something from scratch.